about this. Yeah, we'll see if I can squat. I think I can get my arm underneath the camber bar. And if I can do that, then ain't no reason why I can't train legs. A little bit of lighting. He's turning out real nice, isn't he? I'm very happy with him so far. Would you believe I'm only about a third of the way done with him? If I was just going to play him on the tabletop, he'd be done. He'd be pretty much. I'd just touch his flames up and be on the table. But I want to make him a showpiece. What is Warhammer? Look it up, motherfucker. You got a laptop? So, I'm 100%. Well, right now I'm 100% natty. Obviously, it takes time to get out of your system. And I'm going to stay that way until surgery on Thursday. Tomorrow I have pre-op of a 3D dragon. That's cool. Hell yeah. Do you paint? You paint them? I'm working on this guy. How's the lighting? It's not too bright. I'm trying to get better lighting so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Right, this is like the base coat. I've got the base coat colors on him. And now I got to do all the fine detail stuff. I'm going to bring out the highlights, the gold, the greens. The sword's going to look like it's on fire. We're going to do a little dry brushing on his fire here so it looks like his face is glowing. The lava is going to have three layers of colors, so it's going to look like it's glowing underneath. So as the top is cooling, so it'll be lighter at the bottom, and I'll bring up some oranges and reds so it looks like a lava flow. I thought about using the airbrush, but so far I've done this guy 100% with a paintbrush. I guess I want to keep it that way. Got a couple of airbrushes. And this one right here is it's an Iwata. It's a pretty nice one. This is what I use for all my fine detail work. Arcades, what's up? What muscles are used in arm wrestling? Are you being serious, Ricky? I mean, think about it. Like, arm wrestling, I'm pushing this way. You have two biceps, and they control. One of them controls power this way, and one of them controls power this way and this way. Now the one that I have that came off the tendon controls power supination. So even though I can turn my hand, I got full range of motion, I don't have any power. So I wouldn't be able to, actually, I got power that way. But it's, yeah, your biceps. Biceps and forearms. Get those strong forearms and strong biceps. And then, let's say to some degree, maybe a little pectorals get in there too. Interesting. This is the first time I've trained since I got injured, which would be last Sunday. I wonder how much weight I put on. No, that's not too bad. With my clothes on, it's 228 pounds. So I've only gained a couple pounds of weight. Alright, here's the big test. Let me get under this bar. So far, so good. Oh, the knees are tight. Holy shit. See if I can pick the weight up. Here we go. Oh, not too bad. It's a little hard to. A little hard to pick the weight up. What's up, Jonathan? I thought in between sets I could touch this guy up a little bit. I have to start turning my swamp cooler on. Oh man, everything hurts. How am I feeling, Jonathan? Like shit. I feel like, you know what, I can't just sit here and rot. I'm not gonna let something like a completely severed bicep keep me from training. My legs work fine, right? You know, you'd be surprised though how much like little things like picking stuff up or, you know, just like putting the weights on the bar. And I'm not one to like show a lot of pain, but it's hard to describe. It's just like you turn it just slightly the wrong way and it just shoots up and you feel it in your teeth. Oh man, is diet soda better than regular soda? Well, if you're trying to cut calories, yes. You know, there's some argument as to whether or not aspartame is good for you. Purple tone. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Dark blue tone. Red tone. I need a strong, soft. Here we go with a soft tone. Killed two birds with one stone. I was just gonna do touch-up work. But then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna train. This just makes the white a little more natural looking. No, you don't. Hold that up. And then when I highlight it, I'll use like a bone color. He's turning out nice though, huh? There we go. I'll show you guys how to do glow effects. Once you get the base colors in, you can use a dry brush and kind of fade it out and make it look like it's glowing. All right. Can you lift the same amount using that safety bar? Do you lose some strength? It's a little bit harder because it brings the weight forward. So it's a little more on your quads, which is better if you think about it. So you're training squats at a disadvantage. So if you can get strong using the camber bar, when you switch to the normal bar for competition, you'll be, I don't know, 5%, 10% stronger. And that's kind of the secret to my squatting. Are you painting Space Marines? Yes. This is a Salamander's Fire Drake. Yes, I am. But I also have, I got Tau, I got Necrons, I got everybody. High bar versus low bar. Well, obviously low bar for power, but for leg development and strength, I think high bar or front squats are superior. My arm is still screwed. I got surgery pre-op tomorrow, and then on Thursday they're gonna reattach it to the bone. I got one good arm. I'm like, there's something missing. One of these things is not like the other. Yeah, I'm hammered right now. That's how. That's what it's. That's what it's about. Yes, safety bar does make it feel more like a high bar squat because the center. So what it's doing is the arms hang down, so the weight's forward. Think about when you're holding the weight; it pushes the weight from here, like say the center of gravity's here, to about here, which would be like a high bar squat. And it makes you sit into it a little bit better. So now, when you guys are performing squats, the difference between a high bar and a low bar so low bar squats, we across the shoulder right here, and you break with the hips. You break the hips first, and you're going to keep the spine straight, so that means I'm going to be kind of looking down because my neck should be in line with my butt. So that's low bar. High bar, you're up here a little bit, and you want to break with the knees first. So hips for low bar, knees for high bar, and I'm going to come down, and I want my torso to be more upright. So as we get the cue to look up, boom, boom, boom. Shit. See, the arm doesn't work. I couldn't swing it back. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? The difference between high bar and low bar? Mr. Wonderful, what's up? Well, I felt when you was about to lift, the weight was not going to end well. You train every day like this. Not recently. This is the first day I've trained since I got injured. This is day one. You know, I figured a week off. I don't know how much I'll be able to do. I haven't done front squats in a while, but yeah, I used to do them all the time. Johnny boy, how's my health? They're gonna do surgery on Thursday. It is still detached. You can see the difference. Eh, what can you do, right? Let's see what red tone. Let's see, we got blue tone. I'm gonna try that. Dark blue tone. That might look cool. And then I can use like a lighter blue for the edges. Maybe make it look like crystal. Now, you guys really can't see this on camera, but it adds just a nice little subtle hue to it. It's all about layers. neutral, dark, then light, and then highlights. It's kind of a 4-step process. Let me see. How many days ago was my injury? Let's look at the calendar. 15th. So I got injured on the 9th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was 7 days ago I got hurt. Yes, I missed the tournament. I went to it, but I didn't compete. I mean, I went to show my support, you know. I wouldn't skip out on the boys. Yeah, my buddy had the nerve. He's like, hey, since you're not competing, can I borrow your singlet? I'm like, that looks cool. All right. Let that dry for a little bit. Poor man's gym. What's up? Yeah, it's a bummer, James. But you know what? Here's the deal. Like, I'll be able to if everything goes all right, I'll be competing. I can make the end of the year competition. So there's really no. I didn't really see the value in trying to hurt myself, unless I thought I could actually get the national records. Then I'd be willing to do it. But I was already so close to begin with. Like I would have had to have a perfect day just to get the records. And having an injury to throw me off. It's not to say it would have been impossible, but it would have been unlikely. I think I still could. I just didn't know. You know, it still hurts like hell. I'm just sucking it up. You know, I'm like, the body beat down. What's going on? I would have asked for knee sleeves personally. Never saw a knee sleeve that tight before. Probably could add 10 pounds to my squat. Well, that's kind of the idea. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Hell yeah, I've seen that movie. Been outside enjoying the weather. Sandbag work. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I might get it. I might try doing some of that. Was it a full tear? Yep, 100% off the bone, baby. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Yeah. I actually have a singlet that says that. I want to change it to "Pain is your body telling you to fucking stop it, you idiot." I don't think that shirt will sell though. I can still load 45s. I just gotta get under him with this arm. Hey. You know, this is the first time I've ever had a full tear. No, that's not true. When my knee went sideways. I've had some pretty bad injuries, and they weren't lifting related either. But I was able to come back from all of them. It just physical therapy is something I'm very passionate about, and I have a playlist. It's literally called Physical Therapy, and it shows everything we went through from when I had to learn how to walk again to being able to squat 3 times my body weight. So now this will be a new physical therapy chapter, and so I've got sciatic nerve, hip, and back damage, including a broken back. I've got how to rehab a shoulder that's partially torn, labrum and ligament, and now I'll be doing how to rehab from a bicep tear. So we'll have 3 things. We'll have 3 things. We'll have 3. How would you describe how the injury affects you? So just moving my arm around, I don't really feel anything. It feels weird, but I have full range of motion. I don't ever. It's whenever I pick something up, or like try to like say I'm putting my coat on, I reach behind me, and then I try to actually use the arm. It's that's when it's painful, or it's so strange. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like this. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever like hurt yourself to where you're no longer functional, but your brain is telling you to do something that your body can't do, but it feels like it can. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're giving, like there's an error code between the electrical signals. But it's not super painful. Let's see, it's 4:07. We gotta go to Grandma's house for dinner. Let's find out when we're supposed to leave. I'll be right back. All right, I got about an hour. We have baby chicks. One of our chicks had hatchlings today. How would you describe Ingrid? That was cute. She cooked good, at least. Yes, she's a wonderful cook. Yeah. Let's see here. Alright. I was wondering how this would feel at heavier weights. Yeah, she's okay. I'm just playing around. Neither, Joe. Get a bidet. A lot of ketchup on corned beef. Oh. Maybe, let's see. What would be good? Mustard? Maybe some horseradish? Yeah. That thing hurts too. It's filled with like little it's like, I don't know what's in it. It's like weighted beads or something. It's supposed to punish you. It's a slip bag. Here, bam, bam. Ooh. Smacks you in the back of the head. It took you a minute, but you got. How does the exercise feel? Yeah. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I mean, the legs feel fine. My legs should be super strong because I took a deload, a proper one. MySpace. I wonder if you look. What is that? The archive website where you can go look at what is it, the Wayback Machine or something like that? I used to have a GeoCities webpage where I featured my illustrating. I never had AOL. I was on Net Zero. Downloading naked pictures at 56K. Let's see. Where is my metallics? That might look pretty good. I'm so glad I wasn't born in the dinosaurs. Yeah, I got to go through all of it. I was believe it or not, I used to be a Microsoft certified system engineer back when I was in Windows XP and not Server 2000. Let's see what came after that. And I used to set up small business networks, domain controllers, primary domain, secondary domain, routers, that kind of thing. We used to do LAN parties. I remember we'd show up at work, everybody would bring their own Xbox in, and we'd hook, I don't know how many up. Everybody had their own TV, and we would have Halo LAN parties, the original Halo. What's up, Julian? I get surgery on Thursday. If I'm feeling inadequate about my glutes, is my normal? No. The second you start liking yourself, it's over with. Halo 2 and 3 were the greatest. Halo 2 was where it switched over to proper Microsoft Live. I got the Master Chief collection. I haven't played that in a while, but I'm a big Halo 3 guy. You have a fitness question. Hit me, Brian. What you got? What you got, brother? This thing has got colors. I work construction 12 hours a day and I train full body 2 times a week plus an arm day. Is that good? Split. Well, when you say you train full body, what are you doing? Honestly, so here's the deal. Pretty much anything works as long as you follow the principles of progressive overload. My workouts are simple. I literally do 3 warm-up sets, 3 working sets, and 1 of those sets to failure. That's with any exercise I do, pretty much. Now, for the last, how many months you guys have watched me do pretty much 3 lifts. Squats, bench, and deadlift. And obviously, as I get closer to competition, that narrows down to those 3. But I really only do like 5 lifts. The biggest thing is I make sure I track my numbers and I'm making sure that I'm progressing. Pretty much, you can, whatever you're following, follow it until you hit a plateau. And then once you hit a plateau, then you need to change things up. If you're doing high intensity, low volume, it's usually a good time to switch to higher volume, lower intensity. If you're a high volume guy, maybe it's time to drop a bunch of sets and, up the intensity a little bit. Let's see, legs, chest, shoulders, backs, my full body. Well, what lifts do you do? What's up, Gabriel? Oh, the injury's healing fine. I'm getting surgery on Thursday, so it's kind of irrelevant. They're gonna they'll reattach it, and then I'll be in a cast for a week, and then after that, after that week I'll start physical therapy, and then I'll be in a sling for another week. Goddamn kids don't put my caps back on. God damn it. So I'll be training again. I'm natty now. No, I'll be doing Muay Thai. I'm just gonna do the technique days. So I'll go. I thought about going tonight, but tonight's bag work, so I really can't hit the bag. So I'm gonna go Wednesdays and Fridays, and then once they clear me to be able to start striking, I'll start sparring again. I'm on BBC 157, but I'd like to take it with TB 500. No, I don't take kratom. Kratom's a mind-altering substance, so I stay away from that stuff. But kratom's good. My wife takes it. Do you do MMA? No, currently I do Muay Thai training. Julian. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, buddy. I tore my bicep too, thinking of adding peptides. Dude, peptides work great. I love them. They work wonders for me. That's a bad dude. I bought some elbow sleeves too, some Iron Rebel elbow sleeves, but obviously I'm not going to wear them until after surgery. Give me a second. Hey, babe. Oh, okay. It smells good in there. They're cooking something in the strawberry shortcake or something. I don't know where to inject them. Subcutaneous, pretty much anywhere local to the injury, but it doesn't really matter. Have you always been into fitness? No. I mean, I was a jarhead. They make you be into fitness, and then after that, I got into drugs and alcohol. I've only been lifting for like 10 years. All right. What time is it? 4:22. Ooh, that did not feel good. Ooh. Ouch. If you do 405 for a set of 10, is that cardio? That was only 405. Well, give me a second, Brian. I'll answer your question. So, you can have a really hard job, and your body will adapt to what you're doing, but you're not going to get stronger than what you adapted to do on a normal daily basis. So if you're an iron worker and you're lifting, steel all day long, you'll get pretty strong. Most of those guys are in decent shape. But to get any bigger or stronger, you still have to follow the principles of progressive overload. So something's got to increase. Yeah. Yeah, I felt really light. My cardio's terrible. I could have kept going. Yeah, squatting, that actually hurt the arm a lot. That wasn't fun. But I don't feel like I got any exercise. I feel like I got to do like 30 more reps at that weight. So now I'm like wondering, like, today was an experiment. I just wanted to see if I could get some nervous energy out, you know what I mean? Just sitting around doing nothing all day. Maybe I'll do one more set. Being new to the gym and benching 205 is good. The bench is weird. Like, I've seen guys that literally can hit 315 on their first day. They're big dudes. And if you're like me, it took 5 years to get to 315. It's just, bench is one of those things. It's like any lift. Some guys are just naturally strong. You can't really judge yourself by what other people are doing. And that's why powerlifting has weight classes. As long as you're making progress, I wouldn't worry about numbers. Numbers are meaningless. Somebody's always stronger, Dude, I'm still ranked 1 in the world. Nobody's come close to hitting my numbers at my age group. Although I don't have a ranking for 2025 yet, but regardless. But just right around the corner, Vassal's going to turn 50 here in a year or two, and his total's 200 pounds more than mine. There's always somebody stronger, But I don't worry about that stuff. I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday. I don't worry about who can do more or how long it should take to get to whatever lift. As long as you're making progress, just keep grinding, brother. Well, that's depressing. Picking up the type of work you're doing, Brian, is really, really good for maintaining lean mass. Maybe not the best for hypertrophy, because like I said, your body's going to be adapted to doing that work. But it's like now you add some strength training on top of that 3 days a week, you're going to be a beast. If you already are a beast, but you'd be even more of one. It's so easy to do, man. It's like, I think when I first started training, I remember being at the gym watching guys bench one plate, 135 pounds. And I was like, man, that guy's strong. Look at him go. I could barely hit it for one. And then, I don't know, maybe it took me a year to get to 225. I was pretty happy about that. That's a nice milestone. And then I see everybody's benching 225 for reps. So, another year goes by and I hit 315, and now everybody's benching 315. Finally, it took me 6-7 years to hit 405. And YouTube makes it seem like 405 is like the entry level bench press, when it's like you're in the top 0.0001% of men on the planet. There's, I think, less than 20 people. No, maybe not. Let me see. I would be surprised if there's more than 40 people that have ever lived that can hit 600 pounds on a bench. I'm 50 years old. 500 is, if you can hit 5 plates, that puts you in like one out of, let me do the math. One out of 100,000 males can hit 5 plates on the bench. And I would say 1 out of 10,000 could probably do 405. It might even be more than that. I look like 39, 40. It's the lighting. It's all lies. It's all lies. You got really good lighting in here. Skinny guy trying to build muscle advice. Strength train and eat. You got to eat. You think you're eating, you're not. If you're not putting weight on, you're not eating enough. 1 out of 100 men can do 300. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. There's like hardly any men will ever bench 315 pounds. If you go to any gym in the country and you walk in, and if you can hit 315 for reps, you're probably likely the strongest guy there that day. There's always that one old crusty bastard in the back who's, incline pressing 3 plates like it's nothing. And I wonder how long it would take me to hit 300, maybe 5 years. It's just keep grinding. Don't do that to yourself. I had the opposite problem. So when I first started doing powerlifting, I started out with like 315, and I jumped like within 2 or 3, like not even a month, I was hitting 405, and then I went up to 5 plates pretty quickly. I would say within 6 months I was hitting 5 plates, and I started thinking, man, at this level I'm going to be doing 7 or 8 plates before the year's over. Well, you hit a plateau, and then every single pound put on that bar was a fight. I say it took me less than a year to get to 5 plates, and it took me another 5 years to get to 6. And now I can rep 6 plates out like it's nothing. Like I could probably do a set of 10. Well, not anymore. might be a minute. You need my help. What's up, Rich? Thank you, baby. Christina's in the house. I wish they could see your hair, sweetheart. It looks awesome. I feel like everyone is going to the gym nowadays, especially young people. I think YouTube and Instagram made everyone want to get fit. Well, there's definitely an uptick, and I think that is a good thing. So let me see here. I think that it's awesome. We want just a little bit of Let's do a little test run here. See how dark that is. Trying to make it look like he's glowing a little there. Let's see here. Have you seen Jim Reaper? Jim Reaper. Oh, is that the guy that throws 315 in the air and catches it? There are some truly gifted humans on this planet. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. And then I'll get a little orange on top of that. It will look like lava. Magma. Alright. Buff Dude's a nerd. You sell those little figures, you do it for fun. I should sell them. I'd probably make a lot of money, but no, I just enjoyed painting them. We also play the tabletop game. We also roll. Yeah, I thought about changing my channel to Nerds with Muscles. Squat rack, American flag, and a guy painting his Warhammer figurines. Does my arm hurt? Yes. Kind of ironic. Everyone sees Instagram gym pics and they start working out just to post gym pics on Instagram. Yes. Yeah, I do get sucked in. That's why I want to get my wife involved. We're gonna set her up with the daybed out here so she can read the comments to me while I'm training. What's up, Pixart? Your hair makes you look yoked, Johnny Test. Did you see yesterday I had the red dye in there and I didn't wash it out, so it looked like red. That's right, today's St. Patrick's Day. We're gonna eat corned beef and cabbage. You know, like what? Why do you... Why do Irish people eat... what am I looking for? Great Depression food. Let's celebrate poverty. We're gonna eat boiled cabbage and like the worst cut of beef, and it's so bad that we have to Like, let it sit and salt. What's my diet like? I've been eating a lot of ice cream lately. Yeah, buddy. No, my diet's I don't know. I think I have a pretty clean diet. I do. I follow the 80-20 rule. I'm like 80% mostly good and 20% whatever the hell I want. Pop Tarts, cookies. So now we need an orange. Do I have an actual orange or do I need to make orange? Oh, it's magic. You know. Oh shit, I got the entire fire triangle right there. Never believe it's not so. Yeah, that didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. I think the brush is too wet. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, buddy. All right. At the gym was the only person who was wearing green. I owe $1,200 to the IRS. That sucks. Chicken, I probably owe like 20 grand to the IRS. Chicken as much as chicken, lean, meat. Yeah, you owe 40,000. You're good. If I came home with $1,200 and a pay in a week, I'd be upset. Look it up. What is Warhammer? You have the wealth of human information in the palm of your hand, and you can't type Warhammer 40k into your search. Warhammer's awesome. Think of it like a cross between Halo, Star Wars, and the Spanish Inquisition. Spinach. Spinach, I like spinach steamed with a little bit of salt and garlic. What state are you in? Nevada. Las Vegas, baby. Inner Ronnie Coleman. Lightweight. I had too much chicken and rice and got sick. Oh, it's 4:43. Speaking of which. Alright, I'm going to do one more set, boys. I would say this is my first day back since I got injured. I hit 405 for a set of 10. You think 2 sets is good? I don't want to overdo it. The last one kind of hurt my arm a little just from holding the weight. It was not a pleasant feeling. Eat for maintenance, not pleasure. You gotta live a little. You know, here's the thing. This is the way I look at it. The reason why I like the 80-20 rule. We only got one life. You know, if you deprive yourself of all pleasures, for what? You know? Like, you know, even if I did, like, you know, my wife doesn't care. You know, she doesn't want me to get fat and nasty, and she likes a man that's in shape, but, like, you know, what am I going to do? Starve myself so I look a little leaner? You know, even like I do all this training for competition, and what happened? I injured myself. I didn't even get to compete. Oh, I'm driven. I want to get the records. I'm willing to sacrifice to get the records. But my next competition's probably not going to be till September. Like, I don't know. You gotta live a little bit. You gotta live a little. You know, it's all moderation. That's the thing. Even training has to have a moderation to it. My injury is my bicep came off the bone. So, I don't know if you can see the difference. One of these things is not... See, when I flex, nothing happens. So on this side, I get lots of things happening. Look at that bad boy. Over here, it's like... hello? Something's wrong. Still got the shoulders, though. Eddie Hall level of sacrifice. So, here's what I can tell you. When I'm on the platform and I'm going for a record, I am literally willing to die to get it. But, you know, and Eddie Hall almost did die getting that record. If you recall, he was 100 pounds overweight. His blood pressure was something like 180 over 90, or, you know, resting. He had a nosebleed. He almost passed out. Like, he got that record, and it darn near killed him. And yeah, when I'm up on that platform, I got 650 pounds in my back, 660, 670, whatever. It's like it's on your shield, with your shield or on it. This is the time, you know. But then outside of that, it's like, okay, realistically, what are we talking about? There's a season for everything. If you're going to do something to win, then win. But outside of that, you know, have a little strategy to it. I enjoy training with my kids. I enjoy being with my family. I like a lot of things. I like painting Warhammer figurines. This takes up way more time than lifting. Let me tell you. You want to talk about an investment? Wing Hero, what's up? I'm going to get surgery. I'm getting surgery on Thursday. It's funny how he still looks jacked. Well, I mean, there's two muscles. It's the bicep. There's one of them still there. You know what I mean? It's like I'm pressing my arm against like, there you go. So you have half of it's there. It's not like I can still move my arm. So obviously there's something. The strawberry shortcake's done. So that means we need to get going. All right, last set, sweetheart. There we go. So I did what, 405 for a set of 10? That's an RPE, what, 6, 7? No big deal, right? The only reason why I'm not going all out is because it does hurt to hold the bar. Maybe we'll close the stance a little bit. Maybe do some quads. Yeah, that's enough for one day. Eddie Hall's his natties. He's lost a lot of weight. He's doing MMA training. He's down over 100 pounds. He's in pretty good shape now. Yeah, I lock it in with my arms. Yeah, what's up, Isaac? Okay, 2 sets of 10, 20 reps, 405. First day back, testing things out. I think that's pretty good, huh? I could probably do another. I could keep going for sure. We gotta go to Grandma's house. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. God damn it. This comes out too fast. Stuff's expensive. I just paint right on my workbench. I don't even care. A lot of guys put mats down or whatever. I built this workbench from scratch. Let's see. I'm gonna run 5K. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. He lost 100. He was over. Is a squirrel natty or not? Not the squirrels in Vegas. Let's see what else I got before I leave. I got in the news. We have 2 baby chicks. I think they are silkies, if I'm not mistaken. What are you doing? Lifting weights and painting figurines. I thought, yesterday I was painting figurines, and I got to thinking, I could probably do a few sets of training while I'm sitting there talking to you guys. I gotta start doing my stretching again. I have to. I'm gonna start losing flexibility. Like stretching something like you gotta do. That's a must. Let me see here. This is dry brushing. Just want to get it to where you can just barely see it. Look at the edges. It kind of gives it like a little bit of a depth. So Now, once if you get it light enough with dry brushing, you can then go over it with a color tone, and it'll adopt that color. See the difference? I don't know if you can see. Let me see here. Lighting's not the best. I'm gonna have to work on lighting. But it just makes the edges pop out. It really brings out all the details. You need more yellow in the lava, a little more red, and maybe just a touch of like even dark brown on the top to make it look like it's crusting up. Would you rather be natty or gay? How about both, just like you? Why not, right? Why do they need to be mutually exclusive? Wait, I thought natty is gay. I'll have to think about that. Somebody's here. Oh. Well, I am. Oh, Emperor Joker, I didn't see you there. What's up, brother? How was your day? It's all right. Nothing to complain about. I went to work this morning, even though it was the last day of my vacation. My boss called in sick, but I was happy to do it. Came home and finished or worked on the chicken coop. We extended the run another 20 feet. And now I'm gonna go get ready to eat dinner at Grandma's house. Oh yeah, there we go. A little more orange. That looks more like lava. Magma. What do you guys think? Am I terrible or is it decent? I mean, it's only like I still got to do a lot of work on it. Yes, I'm painting Warhammer figurines, Cat Daddy, absolutely. That is a Salamander's Fire Drake, and this was a salamander that somebody made on Etsy. Like, it's obviously, there's no Games Workshop salamander, but it's really, I just thought it was cool. Although, I was looking at some new, um, I think Games Workshop replaced the Outriders, the guys that ride the bikes, with Salamanders riders. Well, if you guys ever want painting tutorials, um, I know I get sucked in, so I'll start painting, and then I get zoned in, and you're like, "Hello," I'm like, "Oh yeah, hi," but I'd be happy to like teach you guys some little tricks and stuff that I've learned over the years that um you don't have to be an expert to make your pieces look pretty good on a table. Dynamite. Dynamite. Well, all right, it's 4:59. I gotta get ready to go to Mama's house. So I could do this all. I literally could do this all night. But I said I would go to dinner, so I'm a man of my word. I'll show you later on. I'll show you guys my finished ones inside my display case if you're interested. Get him next, and then I'm going to do the rest of the fire drakes, and then that'll finish up my Salamander's army. And then I'm going to start painting either Grey Knights or Death Watch. Oh, that's what I should do. Oh, that should be a Grey Knight turn or Dreadnought. Or maybe Death. Does Death Watch have Dreadnoughts? They probably do. Everybody does. All right, guys. I'll see you on the battlefield. I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out.